Well, a very good early Saturday morning to you, YouTubers. This is Voice of the Composer. Welcome back to my video series. This is where we keep it raw, we keep it real, talking about what it's like to write music as an amateur composer. And if you happen to be an amateur composer, I would love to hear from you. So please leave comments below. You can click that like button, subscribe, or hit me up on Instagram at #JasonComposes. So this morning's video is going to be somewhat on the fly, but that's okay because that's in line with our theme today, which is when do we find time to write music? If you have a full-time job or even a part-time job or different obligations, you probably know that working on some type of project or honing in on your craft can be a challenge. So here's some suggestions for you. Maybe take 20 or 30 minutes out in the morning while you're having your coffee to sit down and work on some chords on the piano. Maybe write out a musical line for a solo instrument. Maybe give yourself a goal of writing 4 or 5 measures a day if you're able to do that. And also be sure that you're setting aside at least 1 or 2 days a week where you give yourself a good 2 to 3 hour window where you're really getting into the meat of whatever project that you're working on. If you're really stuck in a particular section of your music you're writing, don't be afraid to take a break. It's okay to walk away from something for a few days, even if you have to walk away from it for a week or a month and come back to it. Just remember that Brahms took 40 years to write his first symphony. And we're not in a race here. We're just trying to write the music the best that we can, communicate our ideas, and you're not in competition with anybody, honestly, but yourself. And that's something to keep in mind when you're writing your music. Now, if you're really, really stuck and you just are dry, you just are hitting a dry spell, go online, talk with other people, see what projects they're working on, listen to different pieces of music, maybe take a walk. If you happen to be reading a book, maybe there's a literary idea that might give you some inspiration. So these are just some different suggestions that you can use to help you with finding time to write your music, finding ways to be inspired if you happen to hit a dry spell, and really being dedicated to this thing we call music. So thank you for joining me. This is Voice of the Composer. If you happen to like the videos, click that like button, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram, or leave comments below. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.